Hello, everyone. I am awake. It's Saturday. I should be asleep, but I did not. I actually went out today because Black Girls Run Las Vegas was having a big group run meeting thing. Um, I didn't want to go because I was so exhausted and not really feeling it. But I did get out there and it was nice, and I got to finally meet a lot of people from Black Girls Run Las Vegas. So I was like, yay, excited about that. Um, and so kind of get to see how they work here because it's trade different from Atlanta. And so I'm trying to adapt to however they run it here. So, so today we kind of met all of the ambassadors, and they talked a little bit about the BGR movement, and they also talked about what the goal here is in Vegas, and then we did a. Now y'all know I turned my run on immediately. We did a .8 mile walk. You know I'm getting that .2 in later, right? I can't even. I don't know. I have issues. So we did the walk. It was nice. Everybody walked. So to meet the fitness levels of everybody that was participating. And now I'm sort of excited and putting it out there what life is looking like in the world of exercise. So the main reason I made this is because I had two major hurdles I've overcome this week. The first being going out when I'm exhausted. And the second being one of the girls at Red Rock Running Company is working with me to get me in shape and fast enough for the Disney Princess. So on Thursday, I met with her at EOS, and I'm gonna try and tag all of these places so that I can give them like, "What's up? Thank you." So she met me at EOS, and we did some conditioning, and so she was like, we did some squats, but they were modified. There were these jumping things you see on Biggest Loser. And I told her my knees are not about that jumping life. That's not going to happen. But instead of using it to jump, she used it to give me a better form when it comes to doing squats. So I was super excited about that because that's the first time I've actually done a squat correctly. And I know that because I felt it. I'll talk about that in a minute. And then we did crunches. We didn't do sit-ups. So that was good because since I've had those two surgeries in my abdomen, my sit up life is non-existent now. That used to be the only exercise I could do. And now it's not. So I understand that if I keep working at it and build up that muscle, I'll be able to do sit-ups again. But we did crunches and planks, and we did 3 sets of those. And then we did some leg work that I know I can do on days when my knees are not acting up. So what I'm trying to do is do them at least 2 other times during the week. Just do that whole series of conditioning that she showed me. So hopefully we will be able to work on speed training. That is the goal of the Thursday meetup, is speed training. I want to get faster. I don't need to be the fastest man on the earth. I just need to be fast enough to finish the Disney Princess. And then if I can add something to finish the Disney Princess and get one character picture. So it may be the character that has like 0 people in line, but at least I can say I took a picture. So I'm looking forward to that. So those are the two major hurdles I've had with my fitness. I am down 17 pounds. The last 2 pounds I lost were unhealthy weight loss, and I categorize it as that because when I finally realized that I was in depression, I also realized I hadn't eaten pretty much for that week. So I don't take that 2 pound loss as a victory because it wasn't done correctly and it abused my body. I should be eating. So I did go back out to the store and I bought a loaf of bread and peanut butter so that even when I'm depressed, I will at least for dinner eat a peanut butter sandwich and fruit. So we'll see how that goes. It it was something someone suggested to me dealing with depression and eating years ago, and I looked at them like peanut butter sandwich, really, whatever. But it does actually work because I am willing to at least make the sandwich. Now I have had a half-eaten sandwich because I didn't finish it, but at least I'm eating something. And the peanuts are a high-calorie protein, so I can see why that would be a smart thing to grab and eat. And you get your grain with the wheat bread and your fruit. So it's not the go-to meal, but it's something, especially when you're swinging down into depression as a bipolar person. It's something you're willing to do, and it doesn't accumulate a lot of dishes in the sink, so you're not sitting there going, I'm not washing these dishes, and you have like 400 pieces of dishes everywhere, because that's not cool. And you have no energy to want to wash them. So those are the two major accomplishments. What it's looking like as far as training goes, I am going to still do kickboxing. I'm going to stick with that. um, I know it's not going to be good for the next few weeks until the therapist and I start talking on things, because the first thing I do is like attack myself. It's the truth. Like the last kickboxing lesson, I was horrible. Like I told Wendy that to leave me alone, that I am not good at any of this. I suck and I don't know why I'm even doing it. Like 2 weeks ago I loved kickboxing, and that's where I was. That's how quickly this thing swings on me. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to go to the 10:15 kickboxing class today. But if I don't make it, I'm gonna stick to going to kickboxing on Monday and Wednesdays, like I've been doing, and then Fridays when I have a when I work. So every other Friday. That'll be conditioning. And then I'm going to be running on Tuesdays, and I've decided my long run is going to have to be on Sundays. So that I go to 11:30 church, so it's not affecting it anymore. So I will be getting up in the mornings once I get back from Atlanta, and I'll start hitting the pavement for that, because I have to get in some shape, because the first race I'm actually going to do is not the Disney Princess half, it's the Halloween half marathon and 5K that's here in Vegas. So I'm not going to be in shape for the half. I'm just going to be doing it. The time limit is perfect. I can finish in good time and not worry about them like sweeping me because I'm too slow. So that's what I'm looking at. And then BGR was talking about volunteering for the rock and roll. So here's my truth. I'm not a fan of the popular races, like the ones that are national syndicates, or a national company runs it in every city and stuff. Um, but out here in Vegas, there are not as many like Atlanta track club kind of events and stuff. And so, but I have no desire to do the rock and roll. I don't think I ever will, because um, it's just how I am. And it's the same way with the diva races. They're both fantastic races, but for me, they're like, I've never felt like participating or doing them. Um, and that's just me. So, but I'll be willing to volunteer. So, because I know I'm not going to run them, I might as well volunteer. So, we might be volunteering as a group here in Vegas. So, I'll get back to you on that. So, those are my plans. I'm going to stick with kickboxing. I'm going to do my regular run on Tuesday with Red Rock Running Company, and then do my speed training with Jennifer, because she's amazing. And then I'm going to do my long runs on Sunday. And that'll be for a 10K, a 5K, or whatever. Sunday mornings is when it's going to be. So I'll let y'all know how that works. And then I'm going to try and get a strength training at least once a week. So we shall see how that goes. All right. Well, this is me. This is my. This is how I am right now. But I did represent Tucker. Hey, Tucker. We run this city. All right. So I will see you guys later.